What is up, worldwide family? Welcome back to the channel. Jimmy Flippin' Deals. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome back. Oh, what is today? I don't even know. I think it's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. For those that are in the full-time resale community, I hope you're faring well. I really do. For me in general, it has not been enough this year. Oh, let me roll up the window. At least coming into January is not enough to survive on its own. Matter of fact, since I had some issues with returns in October and had to pull about $10,000 worth of stuff off of one of my leading marketplaces, I have kind of been hurting ever since. But onward and upward, I have been looking at everything overall, and I remember this time last year talking about, you know, my side business, which had become my full-time business for a little while, but my side business had was consistently eliminating bills. Like, that was the awesome side of it this time last year, is that every month it was paying for, you know, my water, my electric, you know, and looking forward to this point this year after all the growth that my business has sustained, and what I mean as far as investments in infrastructure, whether it be storage containers and shelving and the shipping container, which is still very much a work in progress. With all of those monies that have came out, it is still, not only is the reserves in the accounts definitely at virtually an all-time high, minus the vehicle that I just bought that is not this one. Other than that, what I'm trying to say is it is consistently well over half of my, we're right at half to a little bit over half of my income that supports my entire home. So I go from paying my electric bill to half of my overall income, and I've taken so much money to use as investments into 2024 and beyond that it's just inconceivable. You know, right now, as I was coming into around this time last year, I was struggling for space, and that's not an issue this year so far. Hopefully it becomes an issue as this year rains on. Hopefully the all of the bins and totes and shelves that I bought this year fill up again, and the shipping container fills up and creeps back into the house. You know, right now as it sits, I'm looking forward to moving a good percentage of my stock out into the storage container. Whether or not the storage container is ready, I am happy, and I'm looking forward to having my house again. So even if I have to get a second container to start doing all of the stuff that I wanted to do for the first one, we're just gonna rock with it. I'm loving how the growth is overall. I was beating myself up saying my business isn't good enough, and I don't know if y'all get into those type of mind frames. Y'all let me know. But you know, my business is good enough. Not necessarily to sustain everything, but to definitely to look forward to the future with great optimism. You know, I am leaps and bounds, not only as far as infrastructure goes, but as far as inventory goes, everything so far ahead of where I was last year. I remember right around, actually pre-Christmas, saying I was up to about $45,000 worth of inventory. Fast forward a year, post-Christmas rush, and I'm up to right at 90,000, I think 88 and some change in active inventory. And you know, you can look at that and say, yeah, how much stale inventory do you have that you're counting? I want you to know I have less stale inventory this time right now than I did this time last year with double the inventory flow. So that is just awesome. I mean, truly, I hope y'all are looking at your numbers. I think and I don't like this word, but still, the devil is in the details, and it'll let you know whether you have a viable business or whether or not you're out of business and you just don't know it yet. I know, unfortunately, I dropped my glasses. Unfortunately, some people have realized that their businesses aren't sustainable this year, and I think it's not that it's proven their business is sustainable, but it goes into operations of it. Give me just a second. Let me get my high-tech, fabulous, whatever you call that gyro thing working, which is really a plastic bag. But anyway, it goes into the operations and the efficiency of it. I have learned personally this year that there are parts of my operation that do not make financial sense in their current form. You know, we adapt. You are just sliding all over the place today. Stop it, stop it, stop it. But anyways, this reselling thing is a viable business, provided that your operational stuff is flowing right. You know, if you're not efficient, you're not going to make any money. At least doing retail, which margins are super slim. Where am I at? Sales have been chiming off. Have had right at half a dozen so far today that have come off that I haven't done, that I have not fulfilled, that I need to fulfill. I do ship every day, you know, but where am I at? I did look at, I was looking at my stocks today. This is not the right lighting. Bear with me. I was looking at my stocks today, and one of them that came up on my radar was UPS, right? And I got to looking because they were down like 7.9% or something for the day. And I was like, hey, what's going on with that? Because for me, that looks like an opportunity. But in all honesty, they are letting go of 12,000 people. They just made an announcement today. 12,000 people, mostly in management, as one can understand. In a lot of the bigger companies, there are a lot of chiefs and not enough Indians, but they are also learning the efficiency of things needs to be correct. I know, in all honesty, you know, UPS on another point, because it costs so much to have them pick up, they're kind of pricing themselves out of the game, and that just goes to another point. If you're not providing value, people will find someone that is, you know. So oftentimes I have to look at my prices and where I'm at, where I think the market is and where it actually is at are sometimes two very different things. But yeah, sales have been going off. I've talked to y'all about some of the advancements just in my life, for my business, for me, that I'm trying to make. One of them, or some of them rather, was my car needed the registration, and for that to happen, it needed the come on baby, come on, work with me, there you go. Needed the headlights done, needed the tires put on. So yesterday I was able to do that. I got it inspected and registered. So although it doesn't have a sticker, I'm waiting on it in the mail. Technically it's legal, so that's a big load. Now and it was laundry day yesterday, and it was just like house stuff finally hit, where I was able to spend a couple hours working on that. So it's nice to see those advances. My pillows smell good again, you know. But I mean, you know, new bedding, new everything, so I was happy about that. I do hope within the next 24 hours to get that Customs and Border Patrol request put in order to forward the importing side of things. I did go into Walmart yesterday for groceries right at the end, and as it turned out, I left with a heaping full basket, top and bottom, full of stuff yesterday. So markdowns are happening, clearance is happening. That's a beautiful thing. I've been waiting on it. I got a little taste of it a few days ago with about $70–80 worth of stuff that will double or triple my money. And again, I don't even know how much I spent, but I got a whole basket full of stuff, heaping full. It was piling over, and I should double or triple my money on that, which is just absolutely phenomenal. It is almost time for a road trip in order to see what all I can do. I did get the car emptied out full of all the returns and all the merchandise from yesterday, which is totally awesome. So I am situated as good as I can be with the van not working or not, no confidence in the van. In order to move forward, it still needs it needs a lot. It's going to be a while before any of that is worked out. Unfortunately, it's not what I had planned, but it is the way it is. Short of that, sales. Yes, another day in paradise. Let's go, man. I got to get back out there. I got to hustle. I got to make some money, and hope y'all do the same, whether it's through reselling or any of your other revenue streams. I know stocks are at an all-time high, which is a beautiful thing for me, which just means that they will probably come tumbling down again, and it'll be a wonderful opportunity to buy for those that are sitting on cash. So if I were you, I would look for the opportunities. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.